Hey, we're living lifers. I'm at it again. I'm out there at the beach. I wanted to catch the sunset. I didn't realize the trail was so long though. I can see the sun is starting to set. It's beautiful, but I'm in the woods. I'm well, like in sage grass and stuff like that. If I don't catch it today, I'll catch it tomorrow. This was a travel day for me, and still doing a little tent camping. I'll probably do a couple more tent campings this year. You know, at the end of the day, I much prefer to be with Leva or friends. Doing this stuff solo is, you know, it's good for reflecting, but you know, I don't really need to reflect that much. So I'll try to coerce Leva to come with me the next time. If not, hey, it is what it is. I'm gonna live life. I'm gonna enjoy it. I hate staying home. If I can get a chance to get out in nature, I'm gonna do it. And it's a beautiful, beautiful sunset. I'm gonna turn the camera around. I'm still far away from the beach. I'm in the sage grass, but hopefully you can see it. I can see it pretty well, but these cameras, they don't do it justice. So I'm gonna turn around and let you see what I'm seeing. If we don't catch it, we'll get it tomorrow. Well, living lifers, we'll have to come out tomorrow to see the sunset. One thing I'd like to mention about, I'm at this is called Grayland Beach State Park. You probably hear a lot of the wind noise, so I might have to voice this over, but this is part of Pacific Beach Highway. So there's vehicles that are driving on the highway. You know, they're smart. They got, some of the people have their cars out here, they got fires going next to their car, and they got to really enjoy the sunset. I may drive my Jeep out here tomorrow and just catch the full sunset. It was coming down. It started really going down. You guys, we're just across the bay from Ocean Shores. I'm on the ocean side right now, but we are actually, if you go to the jetty, we are actually across from Ocean Shores. I've done some videos on Ocean Shores. My buddy has a house there. We may hook up tomorrow or not. I'm thinking about going to Westport, do something different, something I haven't done before. But definitely I want to get out here and catch the sunset. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. It is really beautiful right now, so I'm hoping I didn't screw this up for us. But I spent some time at the campsite just getting everything made and looking good. I'm gonna go back now and start a fire and have me a stick. So let me go get it. And I'm seeing all kinds of animal footprints out here. You guys know I don't want to see no mountain lions. I don't want to see no bears. I'm seeing all kinds of footprints out here. So let me head back, give another shot at the ocean. We'll get a better shot tomorrow. This is a pretty good little hike to get to the ocean. After seeing this beauty, if you don't believe in God, something's wrong with you. This is way too beautiful to have anything to do with man. And just the sound of the water, it just rumbles and it tells you I am powerful. So I got a little light going right now, so I'm gonna turn off this camera and I'm gonna head back before it gets dark. I don't want no mountain lion to get me. So let me get it. Hey, good morning, living lifers. Hey, Big Daddy. I'm out at Grayland Beach State Park. Stayed in the tent last night, very, very comfortable. It got down to mid 40s It's still chilly. I think that's not very cold, but cold enough. I did run my heater. I have the little Mr. Buddy heater. I have the big one and the small one. I did not run my fireplace last night. I wanted to let it get a little colder, and then I'll start running the hot stove. But yeah, this tent is very comfortable. Since I did run that little Buddy heater and the dew point, you know, temperature, relative humidity, we hit the dew point, so I did get condensation in the tent. This is a canvas tent. The top it has condensation on it. I don't know if you can see the little dots. So those dots are actually on the outside because it didn't rain this morning. So let me show you my setup. And this is me really camping, so it's not going to be some glamorous shot of, you know, some sweet condo setup that you got. This is going to be how I'm camping. So I got the Teton XXL cot, which I love. That thing is huge. You can probably get 2 small people on it, but me, Big Daddy, I don't worry about my arms falling off, and it's very comfortable. It also has a topper that goes on, a Teton topper that matches. It's perfect. I'm running a Nature Hike camp chair in here. I can run bigger chairs, but this chair is comfortable. Works good for me. I have a bigger chair outside by the fire pit. Had a nice fire and a nice stick last night. Beautiful cigar. And came in and cooked dinner. Dinner was Annie Chun's kung pie, spicy kung pie. Now this was good. I'm gonna tell you, this was really good. Now I spiced it up. I put some hot links. I cut hot links up, put it in there that I had grilled, pan seared. Also, I boiled 2 eggs, and I put 2 boiled eggs in there. I'm gonna tell you what, I should have took a picture of it, but it was dark and I was hungry. So let me just show you the tent campsite real quick. Inside the tent, my Nature Hike chair just in the middle right now because I'm getting ready to cook breakfast. I'm gonna move that up to my stove here in a minute. I brought a couple coolers. One was just fish. I have some what do they call it? Not perch, but sea bass, and I also have some cod in there. And then this is kind of like my little, you know, I have a dishwashing area, my totes, everything that's in the totes. I try to, you know, if I don't need it, I throw it back in the tote. As you can see, I'm going to do some hash browns this morning, and I've rendered some hot sausages in the skillet over there. And when I cook in the tent, you know, people say, you cook in the tent? Yeah, I open those windows up, I open these doors up, and I allow it to exhaust. And I do put like a mat on the floor, which is like an elevator blanket, which is really nice. It's thick. It works for me. It works good. I like the little Coleman camp stove, 2-burner. Works good. I just use a lighter to ignite it. Not a big deal. So today's going to be omelet with hash browns, and I'm going to do a bagel. So, and then come over here. So on the floor is my mat. That's my hot mat that my heater was sitting on. I folded it in half, and you can see it's got some water on it that came from the stove jack. And the towel that you see hanging there is what I use to wipe the tent off on the inside. And you can see it is damp because there was quite a bit of condensation on the inside. If I hit it, well, you can't see it anymore because I wiped everything off, so nothing is falling. You go back over here. So these doors open up and they make big screens. So big screened area, no seams. And over here, like I said, I'm living in this thing. So what I would like to put in here, and I don't want to bring too much, but I want to put like a clothes tree, like a clothes drying tree, so you can hang up your jackets and stuff like that, hang up your clothes. Because what I find myself doing is moving the clothes from the bed, you know, to my chair or back to the bag, which is under the cot. And this is the cool thing about this cot is it's tall, and you can put, you know, your camp bags and stuff like that underneath. And then my pillows, very comfortable, very comfortable. One is a blow up pillow, and then one is a down pillow that I got from Walmart, and it's just the Ozark Trails. But this one is an awesome one. You blow it up to match your, and of course it says made in China, but you blow it up to match you know, your comfort level. Too hard and this thing's too heavy. It's too heavy. You need to let some air out, but you know, you want to sink into it but have support. Love this thing. And then, as you guys know, I do have a CPAP. So, and then next to that CPAP, you see there's a CO monitor, just to make sure that my heater is not going to kill me. And I did use that heater all night. So those of you who are questioning if I use it all night, I did. And then my little garbage can that I have in here, and like I said, my 2 coolers and my camp boxes. Yeah, so very comfortable, very cozy. This jack does leak though, as you can see on the floor of that mat. It really wasn't that bad. That was kind of me just kind of, you know, cleaning up some stuff. But yeah, it does leak though, so think about that. And the new Russian Bear tents, well, they're not new, but the Russian Bear tent that cost like $3,000, $2 to $5 grand. I mean, go look them up. Russian Bear, RBM. They are very, very nice inflatable tents, and they also have some nice hot tents. I'm not that serious of a hot tent camper, so this is a budget tent, and I like it. It's called KNUO, however you want to pronounce that. KNUO. Get off Amazon. I think they're selling now for $530, but the ones now come with a tarp that goes over, a rain fly that goes over the tent. So the leaks that we have from that stove jack, you won't have anymore. But I'm gonna kind of fix up the seams around that stove jack and get it to stop leaking. Like I said, I like the tent, and typically when I use it, it's gonna be in colder weather. So I'm not really worried about rain, but also, you know, being kind of a perfectionist and little stuff bothers me. I guess it's called what, ADD. I want to get it fixed. So I'm gonna go ahead and cook breakfast and get my day going. Day's gonna be exciting. I think I'm gonna go down to the Mermaid Museum. If it's gonna be raining, which is fine with me, I won't be in the tent. I'm all about that life, getting out there. I shot a video last night on the sunset, and I tell you what, when that sun was setting, it was so fast and beautiful. The sky was great, and then now it's all overcast, so I didn't get good photos of the sunset, but we're gonna see what we can do tonight. If it's gray and overcast, you're not gonna get anything, and I apologize for that, because yesterday was beautiful. So let me get breakfast going, and I got a treat for myself for lunch, since I bought that sea bass. When I say bought, I brought from my freezer at home, because I catch all my fish. I'm gonna do sea bass bagel sandwiches for, well, when I say sandwiches, for me it's sandwich. I don't really eat that much anymore, but do that for lunch. And then for dinner, I'm gonna do, in honor of my friend Lucy Potts, who's from London, I'm gonna do fish and chips, mate. Yeah, I got some beautiful lingcod that I'm gonna make into, you know, fish, and I got some steak cut fries. Should be no fries, but hey, don't tell Leva. I'm gonna make that for my chips. And then also I bought some prawns, some spot prawns from the freezer, and I'm gonna have that on the side as well. I also brought some I know you guys saying too much, Sam, too much. You know, hey, treat yourself. I'm out here by myself. I don't have my wife to cuddle with. I don't have any friends with me. Do I even have any friends? Yeah, I guess I got a couple friends, but look, I'm out here reflecting, trying to get my mind straight, and just giving you a good preview and review of this tent. This is real utilization. You know, I'm not Kent Survival and all those people. There's some good channels out there. I'm just out here just trying to relax and have fun. And my wife is all freaking out. Oh my God, make sure you bring your pew-pew with you, because you're, you know, in the woods alone. We're in a state park. We're not in the woods alone. You're safe in the state park. Now, if you're going off the beaten trail, you're out in the, you know, forestry roads and stuff like that, you're out in the wilderness, take your pew-pew with you, because you need to protect yourself. This day and age, there's some crazy ass people out here. Protect yourself. It's not the animals that you really need to worry about, it's the people. I've seen bears and stuff in the woods, and you know what, those bears look at me and their eyes get as big as my eyes are, like this, and they're like trying to get the heck away from me. You know, I didn't have to harm them, and they didn't have to harm me, but it's the two-legged ones that we need to worry about. You know, in this day and age, it seems like people don't have empathy for one another anymore. Protect yourself, you know, but don't go overboard, and try and use your best judgment to de-escalate. if you take someone's life, you got to live with that. De-escalate, and you don't have to live with taking someone's life. Enough of the soapbox stuff, people. Let's go have some fun. Got a big day planned in Westport. Like I said, I hope it rains because I'm going to the Maritime Museum. I gotta go to the Mermaid Museum because I've been trying to catch a mermaid for years. So I'm gonna go in there and see what I'm doing wrong. All right. And then I was gonna go to a winery. I heard a winery here has really good fish and chips. There's a lot of farms here for oysters. So what I'm gonna do, because I know Leva loves oysters Rockefeller, I got so much food for myself for tonight, and I leave in the morning, probably early in the morning. But I think what I'm gonna do tonight is I'm gonna take one of the coolers, empty it, and go and get some, maybe a couple dozen oysters for Leva. She likes the medium size one, small to medium. And then I'll do oysters Rockefeller for her at the house. She loves those things. So that's the plan. So let's go get it. And I told you I wasn't gonna stay in that tent all day. So I'm out here, probably gonna grab some lunch, get some propane. And it's a little too gloomy to cook lunch, so I told everybody I'm gonna get me a fish sandwich for lunch, so that's what I'm gonna do. There's a lot of restaurants here on the port. I don't remember this. I know I fished here before. It's been some years, but I don't remember this. I fished here before. It's been some years, but it looks like some changes have occurred. Let's see. I think everything is open. Westport Marina, float 4. I'm gonna walk down and see what I can get into before I commit to a float. So where do I want to eat today? We got Aloha, Alabama. You all know I did go to Auburn. There's no way I'm gonna eat at any place that says Alabama on it. Let's go, War Eagle. Aloha, Alabama barbecue. That's messed up. Here we go, Blue Bayou Seafood Restaurant. So I've seen it all. This place is designed for charters. A lot of charter boats that I'm familiar with from YouTube. Seeing them on YouTube. There's a bunch of charter boats here. There's even places here you can rent like crabbing equipment and go do your own stuff. Crab pot rentals. Seafood Connection. Blackbeard's Brewing. Looks like it's pretty popular. So maybe I'll go there for lunch. Is it open? Maybe, maybe not. Let me show you across the street here. There's a truck idling. All right. I've seen this one online, Blackbeard's Brewing. I don't know if it's open though. It says around the corner. Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna go park over there and go get me something to eat and drink. That's what I'm talking about. Hi. What do you guys recommend to eat?
What are you looking to eat?
Fish sandwich, something like that.
The fish sandwich.
Just had at the fish shack.
At the fish shack right down there. It's really good.
What? All right, that's it.
That's it. They have a halibut fish sandwich.
That's what I'm talking about. Look. Some nice people with a nice pit bull told me the fish house. You see that, folks? You just talk to people and you get the information you need. They said the fish house is where I need to go to get my lingcod sandwich. Or halibut, I'm sorry, fish shack. It's called a fish shack. So I am gonna go get my truck and go get that sandwich. Well, living life, as I tell you what, Westport is loaded with souvenir shops and ice cream treat places, candy treat places. I'm fighting hard to stay away from this donut shop because I'm full, so that's good. I'm just walking around now. Hopefully I don't get to where I want some sweets, because I'm gonna get it. There's some good shops here. Tackle box. They look like wedding dresses though. Oh, well, wedding dresses slash souvenirs. They do it all here. Antiques, weird junk, cool stuff, home decor. Yeah. So I'm here in Westport, West Haven Drive. I want to go to the observation tower. Here it is. And then beyond that is the jetty. Jetty's pretty, since it rained, pretty slick, so I won't be doing the jetty. You can go out here and do some fishing if you wanted to. Black sea bass, black rockfish, lingcod, cabezon. But I'm not in the fishing mode right now, so I'm gonna go up here and we'll take a look around and see what we got. And we are on the ocean, so susceptible to tsunamis. Don't even want to say tsunami. If you come to Westport, you have to go check the jetty out because the power of the waves are unbelievable. And you also get the vantage point of being higher to see a great view of the water. And also you'll see some ships that are moored out at sea. It is remarkable, and that power is amazing. So definitely go to the observation tower. So folks, I was gonna go to Little Richard's Donuts, but not today. Maybe tomorrow before I leave. We'll see. We'll see. All right, living lifers. The beach is behind us, and as you can see, it is very overcast. So it doesn't look like we're gonna be able to see a sunset tonight. I failed you. I should have got it yesterday. It was beautiful, but I got out a little too late. But check this beach out, and I'm still a little clip away. All the sand in front of me, you can see. I don't know if you can see the depth, but it's all soft sand. And I'm just running all-terrain tires on my Jeep. It has a sand mode that's really nice, but yeah, I'm not really gonna do that tonight. So I am going to get my butt out of the way and let other trucks come up the path here, and we're just gonna call it good. I think this is awesome. And here they come. They're coming up the path. I'm hoping they can get out, but we'll see. So here they go. Here they go. They're doing that thing. They're running it. They're running. I like it. They're going fast to get through that sand. All right. Did you guys see that? See how fast they were going? Not my cup of tea. Not today. So, but it's just something about the power of the ocean. I like it. Okay. Go back to the campsite. Hopefully we can keep rain away, finish up with a nice campfire. And I just got a new thing of propane. I just refilled my propane, so we're looking good. We got cold last night, but the heater did great. Dew point, you know, temperature, relative humidity. We did get a lot of condensation inside the canvas tent last night, which is fine. I just wiped the ceilings off with the roof off with the tile, and it was perfect. It was good to go. The tent stayed hot. I'm not gonna lie, I had that heater as low as it would go, and it was definitely still hot. But this is nice. You know, I said yesterday I was a little feeling lonely because my wife's not here with me. She's at home in the heat watching games. But to me, I much rather watch these games, God's games, than those games. I can always hear about a highlight, but you can't get this in a highlight reel. This is what it is. There's no highlight reel for this. This is what we do. Look at that. That is so nice, so pretty. That's power, the power of God right there. Unbelievable. I love it. I love it. So I'm gonna get out of the way. It looks like somebody wants to come through.